Dear beloved artists, we join together on this day of artistic matrimony to bring you this wonderful thing in life known as...
Artist reality. Hey everybody! I'm Todd V.
todd.com, JEdwardsBlackEyeArt.com. Thanks for joining us.
And this is another episode of
Artist Reality.
This week,
beautiful show, special treats, big treats.
it's called the Villers Studio. Find out more right after this.
Hey, Jay, what are you doing?
What?
Jay!
Not now, Todd.
What are you doing?
Not now. I'm watching the latest podcast from Artist Reality.
What? You can subscribe and get it right on your iPod?
Yeah,
No way. You mean automatically they go right into your iPod?
just like magic.
You have got to sign up. Go to iTunes, look for Todd, space V, Todd V, search for me, and you'll find the Artist Reality podcast that you can watch right now, in the car, on vacation, or at home on TV. There we are, right now. Check that out.
And we're back!
And we are back.
All right. So, today we're going to check out the Villers show. Kind of a fascinating show. It's 4 family members all working together in one studio.
Family, something everyone can relate to.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very cool. I mean,
Everybody at least comes from a family, so
yes, that's true.
something we all got in common. So it's a great concept.
It's a very cool concept, but what's cool about it is so many people within the same family having that artistic approach in life. And all of them have different visions.
I thought all artists were more like me, where you're the oddball of the family, and
Yeah.
this family is just like
What's the story of that family
left
tree?
and right with these guys. So
Yeah. So the non-artists are the oddballs in that family.
right, like what are you doing?
What's happening? Anyway, let's check out the show.
Hey everybody, this is Todd V with the Artist Reality, and we're here with Zach Villers of Villers Studio at the opening, well actually not the opening, but the exhibition here at Millworks Gallery. Zach, thanks for taking the time to be with us today.
Hey,
It's a beautiful show. Beautiful.
thank you.
It's a gorgeous show, and it's actually a unique show. It's a 4 from the same family type of show. So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, it kind of all started, my dad and I, he's shown me how to do art, since I was a little guy. And then my cousins, Jared and Jeremy, they started working with my dad without even me being involved. So somehow they had this interest and talent in them already. And then they're like calling on the phone, "Hey Zach, man, you got to get down here and start working with us,"
Yeah.
Even like Christmas Eve last year, after all the Christmas parties,
Yeah.
those guys showed up like at 10:30 at night. "Hey Zach, you coming down to work?"
Sounds like artists.
Yeah. So
So you guys work together a lot.
yeah, we do. Jeremy, he was able to get a barn and kind of get all the lawnmower stuff and implements out of the way, and he cleared it out so we could just do artwork there 24/7. So
No, do you ever get to work on others, like with them, or swap paintings around and get a chance to
Like collaborate.
a little collaboration within the group?
you mean as far as working on others? Or?
Yeah.
It's more, we're pretty much into our own thing, but we haven't really had a hardcore critique, but we do like to knock off and kind of see what everybody's doing, and
Sure.
just what are you thinking about there, and maybe, I mean, sometimes they'll say, "Zach, you need to do, I see something there in that corner, it's not quite finished," or
Mm-hmm.
So everybody knows that it can be tough working with family.
Yeah.
And especially with 4 artists and 4 men. Do the tempers ever get a little hot? I mean, are there-
sometimes setting the show up was a little. We had a little challenge here, actually hanging these paintings up, because this really isn't that important. It's just a technical detail, but it's a drywall over brick, so these things are
Yeah.
kind of heavy.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess lag bolts aren't. Can't put lag bolts in, or tap cons. That's
Yeah.
a little technical, but so I just put a bunch of little nails all through there to hang it
Oh,
up.
okay.
And
So
it's just,
it really is a unique concept of the group, especially being a family thing. We never really heard of anything like that. Groups obviously, but not really usually ever a family group.
it came
Yeah.
together. As far as my two cousins, I had no idea that they would have this interest in art.
Mm-hmm.
But and they have other things going on too, but they're really sticking with it, and
That's cool.
I think a lot of it is they want to see me do well too.
Yeah.
It's like everybody's out for each other, and then my dad is out for all of us. He's really trying to just support us in any way he can. So.
That's very cool. How would you describe your work? It strikes me as sort of an abstract expressionist, or?
Well, I kind of started off that way. It's almost like I used to do realism a lot, or portraits, and I felt like I needed to be a little more two-dimensional and take away that depth. To just kind of stick with that format, and this went through a lot of changes and a lot of. I mean, I just really went. It's a lot of different looks to it. Color is real important to me, how they play off each other.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm trying to get everything. My attempt is to get everything to face front and stay on the two-dimensional surface.
Okay.
And then I started to think of these other elements that interest me. So the abstract expressionist, it seemed to be a good warm-up for me for some of my other stuff.
Okay.
For some of my later stuff.
And it looks like you're painting, I may be wrong, on the raw canvas there, which is another technique
Exactly.
of one of our favorite artists here in the building, George.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's been doing that lately too. So that's something you've been working with as well. Just no primer, no gesso, straight on the canvas.
Well, I do use the gesso or primer on the back.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't soak through totally.
Okay.
But I do like using that. It gives me like an option of actually having a little minimal depth,
Mm-hmm.
but I can always bring it forward, and it seems to that texture, I can kind of lay that paint on,
Mm-hmm.
so it almost like chatters on the surface a
Right.
little bit.
Yeah. Very cool. Well, we really enjoy the show. Thank you for taking the time to talk to us today.
How about some
Sure.
websites?
Yeah. You guys have?
We have one in progress right now. We're
Okay.
trying to get together. It'll be villersstudio.com.
So check for that one soon. Villersstudio.com. We'll pop it up there. And again, thank you very much for the time.
Thank
Hey
you.
guys,
This has
thanks a
been
lot.
great.
I look forward to seeing more of your work in the future.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Thanks a lot.
That Villers show.
The Villers Show, one of my favorite shows that I've seen.
I was really kind of blown away. I mean, some awesome work, and considering that we were talking with Zach, and it seems to me that Zach is fairly new to the art scene. The pieces he's creating are like museum quality works.
Absolutely, they're gorgeous. I mean, they're like I said. I went over there a few weeks ago. It was our art walk here in Akron, and I like to get out there and see what's going on. And
Yeah.
I'm certainly glad that I did, and that I seen that,
Stunning work.
and show it to you guys.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys were along with us. Do we know how long that show's going to be up for? I didn't take a card.
It ends on the 1st of November.
1st of November, so already over.
Yeah.
So you're going to need to check out the website and see more about the work and see what they're showing. I got an idea or a little hint from a little bird that they may be showing here at Red Light sometime in the future.
Hopefully, it would be great to have them. And
Would
you
be
know,
great.
these people that are missing these shows,
Yeah.
the best thing to do is just to get out there right now.
Go out now, find out what's happening,
Because
and go see the shows that are happening in Akron. Because every week we're telling you, you just missed another great show.
we're talking about what's happening.
Yeah.
We're not sneak peeking people.
Exactly.
We're not here to tell you what's going on. We want you to be out there already.
We're only two men. We can't take you to a show before it's happened.
You're not Doc Brown.
I exactly.
I'm not Einstein.
I don't know how to make the flux capacitor at this point.
No, I know. Sort of. I could draw you a sketch, but
I
that's about
know
it.
we need that plutonium, but
And
again,
that can be hard these days.
where do you get that?
This is no longer the early 80s.
At these gas prices, I don't even want to know what plutonium costs. But again, we digest. We have gone way off topic, and it's time to wrap this show up and let the pretty little bow.
Nice.
Nice. So, this has been another episode of
AR, your favorite on
Artist
the web.
Reality. And for this evening, I say, ciao.
Keep it real, stay creative.
We'll see you next time.